So he messaged me again, and I think he just said, I think he had the messages. Let's pull them up.
Oh, no.
Hey guys, we're the Sherns, and my name is Brooke.
And I'm Rhett.
And we have a little baby, Asher, and he's 10 months old, and we're going to tell you guys our story. It starts out in high school. We lived here in Arizona. I went to Higley High School all 4 years, and Rhett actually went to Higley his freshman year, and then
And I moved to Williamsville.
yeah, you transferred to Williamsville. And I was a grade above Rhett in high school, and he's just one grade below me. I was younger for my grade, and he's older for his grade because we're actually only 3 months apart in age. So,
But I'm younger. That's a key point to the story.
not to his advantage.
What?
Not to your advantage.
I got the older girl. So when I was a junior in high school, I messaged Brooke on Facebook, and it was
He hadn't remembered me from his freshman year.
yeah, and it was not successful by any means. Tell him why, babe.
Well, no, just because he was a grade below me, and I just, in high school you can't date the younger guys.
Which is funny now
I was
because.
a cougar.
But I thought she was like really pretty and beautiful, and which was also made it more intimidating to like talk to her. But I worked up the courage and I messaged her on Facebook. But it was not successful. Let me just tell you that. She didn't respond to me, and
I think I responded, but I think like it was just pretty much like
hey, like right now I'm
I think I just said that I wasn't like interested in dating or something. I let him down easy.
yeah. But so it was heartbreaking, but it's all good.
Yeah. So then he went to.
Yeah. So then
You graduated high school.
Graduated high school, and I went to Italy for 2 years for my church mission. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't really like. Brooke was always in the back of my mind when I was on my mission, but like it's just that
He was actually writing another girl on his mission.
a couple other girls.
Oh, a couple other girls.
You knew this,
I know.
but I mean, come
Oh,
on.
I thought there was just that one chick.
Well, there was one girl that like I was like for sure thought I was gonna like marry. Like we were like, oh yeah, like we're gonna get married, and so.
Meanwhile, I had graduated high school, and then I went to BYU Hawaii for a year, and then I went to FITM. It's this Fashion Institute for Design and Merchandising in California for 2 years. Graduated from there, and then I designed for BCBG. And so while I was designing for BCBG, I get a message from him again on Facebook, and I remembered his prior messages, which for some reason they're not saved.
Yeah, we can't go
Facebook
back.
messages.
I think Facebook knew or something how stupid I was and just deleted them.
No,
Or something.
no, it just got deleted for some reason.
Yeah.
But then he messaged me again, and I think he just said, I think he had the messages. Let's pull them up.
Oh no.
Let's see. Okay, so you said, Brooke, how have you been? And this was June 26, 2013.
So this is literally like right when I came home from my mission.
And so then I was like, gosh, this guy again, that's kind of weird. No, I didn't think that. No, I'm just kidding.
You did. It's okay. Like, it's alright.
So then I didn't respond for a while, but I told my sister about it, and she's married. My sister's husband's best friend is Rhett's older brother. And so she had met Rhett before and seen him, and she's like, Brooke, he's so cute, you have to message him back, blah, blah, blah. So July 15th, so it was almost a month later, I was just like, hey, sorry, I'm the worst at Facebook messaging. But I've been good, super busy with work, what about you? So like we kind of like started the conversation like that, and we just kind of go on and on just like about our day, like what we're doing with our lives, that type of thing. And it's still at this point, like I wasn't like 100% sure. I was just like giving it a go because I wasn't dating a whole lot in California. And then I came home to visit my family here in Arizona, and we had been talking about like going
I was
on a
stoked.
date.
I was excited she was coming to visit.
Yeah, so we were talking about like me going on a date, or us like going on a date. Well, at least I thought it was a date. And so like the day of, like I'm getting ready, and I'm like waiting for him to say like when he's gonna come pick me up, or something like that. And like he's not saying anything, so I'm like, okay, well, how is this going down? We were planning to go bowling. So then I said to him, I texted him and I said, oh, I was kind of under the impression that this was a date. And he goes, oh no, sorry you got that impression. And like something else, like basically like, no, it's not a date. I was like, oh my gosh. And I was just like, this is so dumb. Like what a waste of time. Like I'm not going on this. I told my mom, I was like, no, like I'm like not interested anymore. Like this is stupid. Then he messages me, which makes this even more confusing, and asks if I have a friend to bring for his friend. So like kind of like saying like it's a double date, but like he had just said it wasn't a date. So I was like, this doesn't make any sense. And I was like, no, I don't really have any friends like that would be able to do this last minute. And so then I'm like, my mom's like, you know what, just have fun, just go with the flow. Like it doesn't have to become anything. So I decided to still go. And then I offered to pick him up because I didn't want to drive to the bowling alley and be there all alone waiting around for them to get there. So I go and pick him up from his house, and we go together, and his friend still meets us at the bowling alley. So literally I was with him and his friend and me. It was so weird. But it was really fun. We had a good time, and I thought he was really cute. And I thought he had just like a nice manly voice, and he was funny, and we had a good time together. So it like turned around for the better, but it was like just not a very good start. And
it was a moral support thing. It was, looking back at it, I was completely dumb. Like I wish I would have just went on a date with Brooke, but it was so stupid of me to do that. But I mean,
he was just so like,
I was nervous.
He was so nervous.
Like I this is the girl I messaged who took a month to respond to me. Like of course I'm nervous. And I do.
Like this cute, naive, like.
I remember what she
guy.
was wearing.
What was I wearing?
You were wearing white shorts with, I think it was like a blue shirt. White shorts looked.
Are you sure I wore white shorts?
I promise you.
Really?
Yes. Because I remember it was like, it's really hot. Like, very hot.
Oh my gosh. I don't remember that.
I do. Trust me. I remember it like it was yesterday. And
I'm trying to think what you were wearing.
I don't remember what I was wearing, but I remember what you were wearing.
I know.
And it was fun though. Like I really thought she was awesome and really cute and fun, and it was cool because she wasn't like nervous or anything. Like she just like, and like my friend that came with me, as dumb as it was bringing him, like she blended it. Like she got to know him really well and me, and she just like, it was like we knew each other for a long time. So it was like super fun and very like laughs all the, like you would laugh all the time, and it was super cute and fun. So it was a really good time. And basically after that, didn't we go? We also went to that view.
Yeah, so then we went to a lookout point with his friend there.
I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb.
We went to a lookout spot. And like, so we just sat up there and chatted in like the back, like the trunk of the car.
So it like oversees like a city in Arizona, which is kind of cool. There's like lights. It's very romantic. Needless to say, like there shouldn't have been another guy. It should have been just me and Brooke. Like plain and simple.
It's fine. We had a good time, and then we drove back home.
Could have been better, but yeah. It was
and
good.
he was so sweet. He asked for a hug. So I got out of the car and gave him a goodnight hug. We didn't kiss or anything. And then
I wanted to. I just was nervous, so I didn't do it.
Well, and at the time he was still kind of like going on dates with other girls.
Yeah, we weren't like exclusive, but at the same time, like I knew, like it was gonna be great.
Yeah, because you had when I came home, when I went back to California, you messaged me and said that you were still like going on dates with other girls and like we weren't exclusive. So, no, it's okay. We don't have to be exclusive after one date, but we had a good time.
Plus we lived in different states. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, and we weren't like seeing each other all the time, but I wanted to, obviously.
So then we like messaged back and forth a ton. He would call me like 3 times a day. It was so cute. And what else? Yeah, every time we would like, sometimes we would mostly like FaceTime at night. And I would always get all ready and be all ready and cute for you before our FaceTime.
Oh, and we'd call each other because she lived in LA, so she'd be in traffic all the time, so we would just call each other during traffic too.
Yeah, I'd be sitting in traffic talking to him. And then he came out to visit me in California with 2 of his buddies.
One of the buddies was who went with us to the bowling alley.
Yes. And they were planning like a Six Flags trip, and I let them come and stay at my apartment. And we went to dinner like all together, and then his buddies like went to like rent a movie or something. While we
went back to the house.
We went to
with the Venice Canals.
And we like walked around the Venice Canals. It's really pretty there, and there's this one spot with like a big huge tree and these colorful lanterns in the tree.
It's like something off of Tangled.
So like we went and like stood underneath it, and then we had our first kiss. And you know, it was pretty mutual first kiss.
Yeah.
Like I kind of went in for it, you kind of went in for it.
Yeah, we both definitely wanted it, for sure.
Yeah. So then.
Then
we went back to my place, and I made out with him.
Well, yeah, we had some good times. The only thing is like, when was it? I was like super tired.
Yeah. So then like we were like chatting in my room on my bed. We were just talking, and his friends were out in the family room. That's like where they were all sleeping. And I went to go grab us water, and I come back, and he's literally passed out on my bed.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, well.
There goes my night.
Then I just fell asleep right next to him, and then I woke up in the morning, and he had moved to the other room.
Yeah.
And then I made you guys pumpkin pancakes.
Oh,
which
yeah.
You hated,
I hated them, but I think I pretended to like them. Or did I not even pretend?
I think you took like a couple bites, but I knew that you didn't like them. I could tell.
But it was really nice. Like, literally we woke up and there was just like a spread. She's like made us feel very welcomed. Like, she was great.
And then you guys went to Six Flags, and I wanted an invite, but you never gave me one. And I don't know why.
I didn't get those vibes, which is my fault. I should have. I didn't know that she'd want to go with me and my 2 friends, based off past experiences with the bowling alley. But I should have invited her, because it would have been a lot more fun with her.
Yeah. So he was there, and I remember messaging him and being like, "I thought you were gonna invite me."
I should have.
But then. That was a good like second trip date.
Yeah, we really got to know each other pretty well when I visited, and it was like, this was a time where like when I was leaving, it was sad to leave. Like I was like, shoot, like I don't want to leave. Like praying that she was gonna come move back to Arizona, cause like she didn't really know what she was gonna do. Like she didn't know if she was gonna stay at FITM. Like
BCBG.
I mean BCBG. I'm sorry, and like she didn't really know. Like we just kind of didn't know our plans, so that was also kind of scary because I wanted to be with her, just was hard long distance.
Do this every day, nah, nah, nah. It don't matter what they say.